Imagine a WNBA franchise that hasn't seen the light of playoffs in years. Now, add a phenomenal rookie, a Rookie of the Year award, and a sudden dismissal that caught everyone by surprise. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new Indiana Fever, where the only thing hotter than the fever is the thirst for victories. In a twist worthy of a Hollywood script, the Indiana Fever fired their general manager, Lynn Dunn, in a move that left the league stunned. But wait, this is just the beginning of our story. With Caitlin Clark dominating the courts and breaking records, the Fever is about to enter a new era next year. An era of ambition, of drastic changes. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel and get ready, because what's happening in Indiana is a complete overhaul. The Fever is undergoing a radical transformation. And it's no coincidence. After years of underperformance, the franchise finally decided it's time to change, and change drastically. At the center of this transformation is Caitlin Clark, the basketball sensation who took the WNBA by storm in her rookie season. But Clark isn't just a talented player, she's a catalyst for change. Her presence on the team has not only elevated the level of play, but also the expectations of fans, media, and most importantly, the organization itself. The recent dismissal of Lynn Dunn from the general manager position is just the tip of the iceberg. With the arrival of Amber Cox as the new GM, the Fever is signaling that it's no longer satisfied being just another team in the league. They want to be competitive, they want titles, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to achieve these goals. To understand the magnitude of the changes occurring in the Indiana Fever, we need to go back in time a bit. Since its founding in 2000, the Fever has had its ups and downs, with the high point being the WNBA title won in 2012, led by the legendary Tamika Catchings. However, recent years haven't been kind to the Indianapolis franchise. Since 2016, the Fever couldn't secure a playoff spot. Season after season, the team struggled to find its identity, alternating between rebuilds and frustrated attempts to assemble a competitive roster. General manager Lynn Dunn, a respected figure in women's basketball and architect of the 2012 championship team, returned to the franchise in 2022 with the mission of reversing this streak of bad luck. The turning point came with the 2024 draft. With the first overall pick, the Fever selected Caitlin Clark, the phenomenal point guard from the University of Iowa. Clark arrived in the WNBA with enormous expectations, following a college career filled with records and memorable performances. Clark's arrival was like an adrenaline shot for the Fever. Suddenly, tickets started selling out. The media turned its eyes to Indianapolis, and there was a buzz of hope among fans. But with this renewed attention came immense pressure to produce results. As the 2024 season unfolded, it became clear that Clark wasn't just another talented rookie. She was a transformative force. Her impressive numbers and ability to elevate her teammates' game made the Fever start dreaming not just of playoffs, but of something much bigger. It's in this context of rebirth and elevated expectations that we arrive at the current moment. With Clark freshly crowned Rookie of the Year and the franchise hungry for success, the stage is set for one of the most intriguing transformations in recent WNBA history. The decision to fire Lynn Dunn, especially after she orchestrated Caitlin Clark's selection in the draft, is a bold and potentially risky move. It suggests that the Fever's leadership is willing to make difficult and unconventional decisions to achieve success. The question that remains is, will this aggressive approach bear fruit or cause instability? The hiring of Amber Cox as GM and COO is equally significant. Cox brings with her vast experience in sports management, having worked with successful teams like the Phoenix Mercury. Her arrival may signal a shift in the Fever's organizational culture, possibly prioritizing a more business and marketing-oriented approach, in addition to on-court performance. The focus now is on how Cox will build around Caitlin Clark. With Clark proving to be an instant superstar, the Fever has a unique window of opportunity. The pressure is on to maximize Clark's potential while she's still on her rookie contract, which means critical roster decisions need to be made quickly and accurately. Another aspect to consider is Clark's commercial impact. Her 8-year, $28 million contract with Nike, though impressive, is seen by many as below her true market value. This raises questions about how the Fever and the WNBA as a whole can better capitalize on the marketing appeal of their stars. There's a significant opportunity for the Fever to become a global brand, driven by Clark's popularity. The pressure on head coach Christy Sides also can't be ignored. With new management in charge, Sides needs to prove she can lead a team with championship aspirations. Her ability to develop young talent will be crucial. but she'll also need to demonstrate that she can make high-level tactical adjustments to compete with the league's best teams. Finally, it's worth considering the domino effect these changes might have on the WNBA as a whole. If the Fever manages to quickly transform into a title contender, it could encourage other franchises to adopt more aggressive approaches in their own rebuilds. Additionally, the Fever's success could attract more attention and investment to the league, potentially accelerating its growth. Ultimately, the Indiana Fever is betting that a combination of exceptional young talent, new executive leadership, and a willingness to make bold changes is the recipe for success in the modern WNBA. Time will tell if this gamble will pay off. But one thing is certain, the eyes of the basketball world will be fixed on Indianapolis next season. As we reflect on the Fever's journey, from years of struggle to the meteoric rise fueled by Caitlin Clark, we're amazed at how quickly things can change in the world of professional sports. This isn't just the story of a team in transformation. It's a testament to the power of a bold vision, courageous leadership, and above all, the impact that truly special talent can have on an entire organization. Caitlin Clark isn't just an extraordinary player, she's a catalyst for change. Her presence on the Indiana Fever has triggered a chain reaction that's reshaping not just the franchise, but potentially the entire WNBA. From the surprising dismissal of Lynn Dunn to the arrival of Amber Cox, from growing expectations to pressure for immediate results, we're witnessing a revolution in real time. But what makes this story truly fascinating is its open-ended nature. Success isn't guaranteed. The path ahead is fraught with challenges. There may be twists that no one saw coming. And that's exactly what makes it all so exciting. The Indiana Fever is betting everything on a vision of the future, a future where they're protagonists, not supporting characters, a future where the WNBA rivals the world's biggest sports leagues in terms of popularity and cultural impact. A future built on the shoulders of a young woman from Iowa with phenomenal talent and unwavering determination. As the dust settles on recent changes and the new season approaches, one thing is certain: women's basketball will never be the same. The Indiana Fever has redefined the rules of the game, raising the stakes and challenging the status quo. Whether you've been a devoted WNBA fan for years or someone who's just discovered the excitement of professional women's basketball, it's impossible not to be intrigued by what's to come. The Indiana Fever has given us a reason to watch, to cheer, and to believe. So, get ready, buckle up. The Indiana Fever revolution is just beginning, and it promises to be quite a journey. Hey there, basketball fans. After all this excitement, drama, and twists, you can't just sit still, can you? So come on, it's time for you to hit the court with us. First off, we really want to know what you think about all this. Is the Indiana Fever on the right track? Will Caitlin Clark take the team to the top of the WNBA? Will the management changes work out? Leave your comment below, and let's create a debate that would be the envy of any sports roundtable. Second, if you're as pumped as we are about this story, how about sharing this video with your friends? Spread the Indiana Fever. Who knows, you might convince that friend of yours who's never watched a WNBA game to give it a chance. Third, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I promise we'll be following every step of this Indiana Fever journey closely. You won't want to miss any detail of this revolution, will you? And last but not least, how about we go beyond the screen? If you can, consider supporting women's basketball. Buy tickets to games, purchase official merchandise, follow the players on social media. Every little action helps strengthen the league and create more opportunities for these incredible athletes. Remember, what we're seeing with the Indiana Fever and Caitlin Clark is more than just basketball. It's a paradigm shift. It's history being made before our eyes. And you, dear viewers, aren't just witnesses, you're part of this story. So, what do you say? Are you ready to grab this ball and run with it? The court is yours now. Let's make this moment truly special. Until the next video, folks, the Indiana Fever revolution continues, and we'll be here to cover every play.